Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. We got 19 people in the motherfucking bushes. Drop down, say hello, hit the like and subscribe button. So, I want to know, John Yates, what is your purpose? What is your end game in this bullshit that you're doing? Because you came on Friday, Saturday, but you've been on several times before. You cast blame. You basically threw your friends Yvette and Heidi under the motherfucking bus. You the one said, "Oh, I'm not the first one reporting. 7 people, 8 people to report it when it really was 2 or 3." But you also said that you don't like him and anything you relishing in it. But you didn't say this or that. So then you didn't say something about this damn TikTok video that was made a year ago and said it was made recently after your fucking live. John, what is your end game? Because you're pushing a narrative that's not fucking there. Now I'm looking at you crazy. Because so a man thinking in his heart, so is he. Okay? What are you trying? Is this what people do? Is this what you do? Is this what you about? Should we be looking at you, John? Allegedly, should we be looking at you? Because you talking 1 minute one way and then 1 minute the next day, and then you came on last. John, you ain't put a pin in it because you keep going with the same old bullshit, and you don't have no facts, no receipts, no nothing, and you have said that. But you hate this dude that much. You hate the dude that much that you gonna sit there. I'm sorry, y'all. My son is texting me. Hold on, let me text him back. Sorry. Sorry. But anyway, can y'all hear me? You sit here and you put a narrative. But you know what? John, I'm not cussing, Dina. Dang. My son don't even realize I'm on live. I'm sorry. I'm not cussing. Have I cussed, Dina? I have not cussed. I'm not cussing. John, you doing the most, dude. You are doing the most. And I'm looking at you really crazy right now. Because you said you don't got no proof. So you really just want to keep pushing this narrative with no proof, no receipts, back doing crawfishing, and then you're gonna bring up some TikTok shit from a year ago? John. John. You either gonna put this to rest or you're not, John. Yeah. He pushing a whole lot of stuff. He seemed like he want a reaction, but I think the reaction came after Freckles went on Sherelle World Live. John, you the one got an issue with Sherelle, okay? You making this about AT2 when really you mad because they did a good live. It was not drama, and it was actually trying to get us back onto why we on YouTube. And you mad at that because you got issues with both of them. on, and people are looking at you really crazy, including your ex. What's the end game, John? You either gonna be on one side or the other. But right now, you looking crazy yourself based upon what the fuck you saying. No, porn is not illegal, but watching porn with children is. But John has already said he has no foundations and basis. Okay, thank you, Dina. He has no foundations on basis on what he's saying. I just want him to come on here. That's why I scheduled it. Come on here, John. You're welcome to come into the hood. Thank you. You're welcome to come in here in the hood, John, and express yourself. Because I want to know what is your end game is. Why are you talking out of two sides of your mouth? You sound real crazy right now. It's like you're trying to force something that's not there. And then you go from one extreme to the other. And then you end up looking like you're gonna cry or some stuff. Like you're trying to appeal to people conscious. What's going on? I agree. I hope that's not true. I would think that he don't have to depend on YouTube for his rent. I'm just saying, man. Some people do. There's nothing wrong with that. But this narrative that he doing, producing, man, let me tell you something. When you plant bad seeds, John, they're gonna come up. You sit here and accuse this man falsely, and you already done said you don't have proof just because you don't like him or because he did an interview with Sherelle. Do you know that can come on you? And you may not be able to get rid of that shit. You may have to deal with that for the rest of your life. But you keep with planting these bad seeds, talking out of both sides of your mouth. You have no grounds on what you're talking about. You say one thing 1 minute and you say another thing another minute. He does what, Dina? No, he don't have grounds on nothing. What it sounds to me, do y'all know something? But you know what? They're gonna be looking at them too, really, because if you make a false report, you could have charges on you for making a false report. I mean, you. But if that's what you're gonna do, then hey, the proof is in the pudding. Because if it's not substantiated, the state will say that. They will say that. But after it's not substantiated, that person can sue you. Yeah, they can. Because it's quite clear the intent is very malicious. I guess I don't know, and she won't do it on her channel. She will not do it on her channel. Yeah, I agree. There's too many stirrers in the pot. But he's really putting his name out there, and I don't know why. When he's already said he didn't have no proof or nothing, and he's crawfish out of everything he said. But then he come back with this TikTok from a year ago. Like he's on a mission apparently. And I just want him to come on here and tell us what's your end game. Come on. What do you really believe? Because one minute you're saying one thing and the next minute you're saying something else. And nobody seems to be calling them on their stuff. So what? He made a TikTok a year ago. Did he know he would be looking at this TikTok in his face today? Of course not. But I want people to know we knew this was going to come up because he had already made a statement to the members about the TikTok and showed us that it was a year ago. See, that's what you don't know, John. We told him, do not give that energy. The TikTok is already up. It's a year ago. Leave it. Don't expound on that. See, that's what you don't know, John. So you thought you was doing something, but you busted because we already knew about it and heard about it and knew what it was coming up. Y'all got mad at him because he wasn't answering the questions when Sherelle came on there, particularly about the sham investigation. They were supposed to get into it, but as he stated last night, which he's also stated to me, they knew John was coming on with this bullshit and what had already been said. So things had to change with the investigation. And when you're doing lives and you're doing production stuff, sometimes you have to deter from the plan. She do have a channel. Oh, you're right, Helen D. I know he's not lying. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, but he looked really crazy right now. I think so too, Pamela. I think he enjoyed it, and I think he getting off on it. Allegedly, so a man thinking in his heart, so is he. You keep trying to push something that you have already said you have no proof on. Stop! Stop! And that's all I got to say about it. I was hoping he came on my chat. Hey everybody, I got 74 people in the bushes. I was really hoping he came on my chat and he would tell us what is his end game and why he's talking out of both sides of his mouth. Why are you trying to make something true that's not true, John? Are you trying to save your friend? Because it's too late. You've already threw them under the bus, John. And I don't see how y'all can sit there and call each other friends when y'all do crazy stuff like this. This is crazy. And y'all still want to call yourself friends? With friends that y'all have, I don't need no enemies with friends like y'all. Yes, I agree, Averia Gaskin. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah, that's Grandma Scary. You got a good point, Averia Gaskin. I like you. Welcome. I hadn't seen you here. Welcome. I like you though. I like your thoughts. I like what you're saying. I hope that's not true. You will see another man go down. You want to make a narrative true that's not for rent money? John. Just give us the tears and tell us some bogus ass story. We'll still give you the rent money, John. We'll still give it to you. But don't lie on this man when you've already said you have no proof. But you're trying to make it fit. If, like Johnny Cochran said, rest in peace, Johnny Cochran. But this remind me of that situation. If the glove don't fit, you must quit. And you know that glove don't fit, John Yates. You know it. Stop. You doing too much. You talking out both sides of your mouth. You really looking crazy out here. What you doing? Yeah, Nosy on Live News is back. And I wish her well. Hey, I did see her video with Jennifer Huff on Clubhouse with Armand Wiggins. Girl, she doing the damn thing. I gotta give it to her. And I knew she would if anybody gonna pursue and they gonna make it happen for them, is her right there. She got it in her. But back on this motherfucker right here. Excuse my French. Sorry, I don't mean to curse. Back on John. I ain't gonna call him that. John. Can you just stop this nonsense? Cause you're not credible. You're not credible, and you've already talked out your ass with no proof or receipts. Like, can you just stop? I would hate to think this is you. I would hate to think that. But like I said, so a man thinking in his heart, so is he. And you press on making this narrative fit when you know it's not. You've already said it. Do you even remember what you said? Do you even remember how you threw your friends under the fucking bus? Well, I guess he not coming, y'all. But you was welcome in the hood, John. I wouldn't be nothing but respectful to you. Mm, that's a new one for me. I ain't heard that one. Please cuss whenever you're here talking. What? I heard people tell me not to cuss. So I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying to be good, okay? I'm trying to be good to everyone. Yeah, please hit the like button. Thank you, Helena. It's free 99, Helena. Yes, I agree. And I did say, I also want to come on here and say, I did say I felt like Yvette may have told Heidi that about the CP and the CC because she was upset and she was mad. But what if this is tricks of Heidi, Monica, and John? What if Yvette didn't have shit to do with that? How will we know, y'all? I believe that, Kennedy Monroe. I believe that. So maybe Yvette, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I didn't feel like you should be telling nobody else's business. That I do. I think you're wrong. But what if I hate to thought that about Heidi? But now that Heidi going from channel to channel, I don't know what she doing. But it could be vice versa. Heidi, John, Monica could have allegedly added to the story, or Yvette may have added to the story too. Either way, y'all know the story is wrong. He the man showed the email. And then he wasn't the only one to get this bogus ass email. Really? That's my first hearing about that. Because they just did a live, Janae, with Amon and Jennifer. Are you sure? Yeah, I agree. Kay loves the people. I guess she had to learn the hard way, but I hope she learned because they still say they friends though. Yes, thank you. And that's why I feel like Heidi and Bossy was right. But I heard something last night that this was all John and Monica and Heidi like adding to the story. But I don't know how would we know if this is true or not. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Exactly. Either way, if she should have reported it. Well, she's the police, so yeah, they do have a hate page about John. They sure do. I hope she do. Not just her. John, I hope she leaves Heidi alone too, and Monica. But you wallow with pigs, you smell like them. I'm just saying. Yep. They be on him like white on rice on that Reddit. I done been in and out before. I'm still trying to figure that Reddit out though. But they love hood life, that's for sure. Yeah. That's what I heard, Kennedy. I heard that too. I heard Monica adding on, and it was clear she didn't know what she was talking about. That's true. Y'all giving some good points. Yes. Oh, too much. Well, we got 90 people in the chat. Please hit the like, subscribe button. Drop down for the bushes. And thank y'all for being here. But I guess John's not going to come, so I'm just to get off of here, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this little short lunch break. She did. She did. That's true. That's true. They're the actual ones that came out with the C corn, CP, whatever they want to call it. They call it all different names. We know what you're talking about, but basically, yeah, it was mentioned by another other content creators, but they didn't actually say what it was. To me, the inflammatory statements came from these two people right here. But then John Crawfish, y'all saw it. He crawfished and backed out and threw his friends under the bus. They all shady to me. But anyway, I'm just to get off of here, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by. John, I waited for you. I guess you're going to keep on with your fake ass narrative. So I guess we'll see you on in court. Peace. We out.